What's up, y'all? It's your boy Luke. Today we're playing Life is Strange. Been wanting to play this game for a few years, but it used to crash on launch on my computer, so I never could play it. My girlfriend's played it on her channel. I'm gonna put her playthrough in the description below. And she really wanted me to play it, so we're gonna do it right now. So I've actually seen like the first 30 minutes or so a while ago. I don't really remember that much. For all I know, this game, I know it's about teenagers, time travel, maybe lesbians. That's all I know, so let's hit that new game. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future, just like in life. I remember it starts with a big storm. This is Max, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Lighthouse. So, I got two guesses. Either this is a dream sequence, or I'm somehow like in the future, because I know there's some time travel shenanigans in this game, so maybe this is something that's happening later in the game, or it's like a dream sequence, or like a prophecy, or like a premonition. Oh, got a nice little map here with a skull on it for some reason. Arcadia Bay. I don't know about you, if I saw this going my way, I'd probably just kill myself. You know, just... I'm just done. Cannot believe tornadoes are fucking real.
Holy shit.
Yeah? It's a fair reaction. Oops.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool.
There's like a weird
okay.
effect around the characters.
To shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition
I
in black
didn't
and
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
I prefer
Probably supposed to look
Robert
at the desk right now, but I'm just like
Me
listening
too,
to their conversation.
He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
Yeah,
I
pretty
can hear
good
the class
picture,
laughing
honestly.
at me now.
What's wrong with it? Right, so I remember she has like a journal. There's gonna be a lot of reading, so I'm just gonna take a moment to read this now. Chloe. Isn't Chloe the blue-haired chick that comes on later? I know Max, and I know like the blue-haired girl, which I think is Chloe. That's all I know about this game. It's like these two, because I used to see them on Tumblr all the time. Because so she used to know Chloe a long time ago. Oh dear. 2013, is that like when the game came out? It feels like that long ago. One day and she's like, this sucks ass. 18 now, an official adult. You sure are an adult at 18. So I've read all the journal entries and the character. What I got out of it is she just moved from Seattle to Arcadia Bay. She's 18. It's like a college thing. She loves photography. Her teacher is like this famous photographer. There's this one girl who's really shy and like getting a lot of shit. There's this Vortex Club that's like this clique of you know, snooty, pretentious, rude kids, including this Victoria girl and Nathan Prescott. And then there's a contest for photography coming soon. So that's the gist of what I read.
It's your turn to
I
lecture
should take a
us.
picture to prove I'm still
Based
here.
on the chapters, I have
Plus,
no
it's
doubt
perfect
you
for my
all memorized.
portfolio.
Who can
And I
tell me
have
the
to get
name
my
of the
daily
actual
selfie quota.
process that led to the birth of the self-portrait?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Anybody?
I kept the same wallet for
This does not bode
like
well.
15 years. And it was really beat up by the end.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Okay, well, it won't progress until I take a selfie. First, let me take a selfie.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
I did.
A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I am
Of
the
course,
gift.
as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains
bad.
that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I
I did
suppose
know,
I knew it at some
But
point,
I
but
kind of forgot.
sorry.
You either
man.
know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here
Nah,
who knows
people
their
forget
stuff?
things.
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes.
It's Louis
a process
Daguerre,
that gave
actually.
portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Robert Cornelius.
I knew about the daguerreotypes,
You can
though.
find out all about
'cause,
him
I
in your
love
textbook or
late
even
1800s.
online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to
Right.
San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So
Great
Stella,
exposure.
Melissa,
Every
get
artist
it
loves to
together.
hear that.
Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
She's always got like that permanent sad face. How old is that guy supposed to be?
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first
That
week.
was so
Even
amazing.
though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
I'm sorry, like, I'm an illustrator myself. You probably know that if you're here watching this. But like, I'm not saying you can't be a skilled photographer, but like I feel like the skill ceiling in photography from noob to like master is like, I don't think it's that large of a gap. It's like you're at the end of the day, you're just pointing a camera and clicking a fucking button. Like, either you know how to frame things or you don't. Like it, you can edit photos afterward, of course. That's a
That
whole
printer
talent
is
in itself.
amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures.
If you happen to have something nice to photograph and you have a very expensive camera, then anyone can take nice pictures. Like of course there's more skilled people, but the skill ceiling is very low. That's me talking, and of course I don't know shit about photography, but
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
is that it? Oh, it's a tablet. Like all the white scribbles kind of make it hard to actually see what the fucking item is. I'm not gonna use it, it's not mine.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah, kind of a dick move, honestly. Here's the thing though, like, I'm always wary when fiction tries to paint a character as like an asshole in the very first act. It's always to subvert it later. It's always to, because of course you're meant to, like, your reaction is meant to be, oh, she's a fucking bitch. But like, of course that's what they want you to feel. So I would bet anything that Victoria goes through like a redemption arc later. It's like you know, Groose in Skyward Sword. It's like, oh, he's such a bitch, but then of course later on, I mean, I guess it's not always the case. Like, you got your Biffs from like Back to the Future and shit, but usually good storytelling is you establish a character as like flawed or like bitchy or whatever, and then later on you show that, oh, there's actually more depth to them.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Damn, is that what a bank computer looked like in 2013? What's up, Kate?
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Apparently she always does.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
God. She does look kind of like Have you been sleeping well lately? You seem quiet.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
You wanna grab some tea?
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Is there a limit to how many photos I get? I'm just gonna take as many photos like as I can take, because there's probably not that many opportunities.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Okay. Did someone leak her fucking nudes? That's not cool.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
It's really interesting what they were able to do with the art style, because like the game graphics themselves look kind of, it's got kind of this painted style. It's like it's cartoony but still overall realistic. But when you look in the distance there, like the people are just these flat gifs walking around. But with very little, they're able to paint something really nice. Like the plants there, it's like planes. Reminds me of fucking N64 era, but it's used intelligently, and I definitely try and use that in my art as well. Like just try and do more with less. You know? What's up, bitch? Are you just putting your ass out there?
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
She probably is. What's up, dude?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Teenage girls. What's there to be shy about? He's just some pretentious dude. It's like, oh, he's a great photographer.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That'd be so cool, man. I wish I could live in a fucking city or village where you can always see the lighthouse. Make such cool pictures.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
I mean, not really. Anyone can be an artist, even if you don't want to share it to the world. But I mean, he's trying to encourage her, so that's nice.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
The fucking jungle of high school. I do not miss that.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Why? What the fuck? What, just because this one girl made fun of you?
She's so fucking shy.
I'm just gonna crank the Mean Girls soundtrack on this. Put some Missy Elliott. Pass that touch, pass that touch, pass that touch, pass that touch.
Imagine a world without
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
It's kind of fucked up that Victoria's into her fucking teacher if she's 18.
The science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
Driving a car by the seaside.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
From the bright side.
Rachel Amber. That's a secret tool that will help us later, I bet.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
You don't know who she's texting? Maybe she's texting
Evan
her
doesn't say
fucking
much to me. but
grandparents.
His photos are very cool.
So it's just everyone a fucking photographer.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
I never really got that either. Like all the anti-bullying campaigns, it's like bullies don't give a fuck about that. That's not gonna stop anyone. I guess it's to encourage others to intervene and not let it happen. Well, it's like it's happening right here.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
Fucking camo shorts. God damn, okay.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal gorgeous cheerleader.
Dana, I think your collar might be stretched a little bit.
I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
Well, that's all you can hope for, isn't it?
I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Kid, you gonna give us your lunch money?
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Yeah, Vortex Club sucks!
I wish October would last forever.
Same. Try and stay healthy, kids. Fucking soft drinks. I've dropped that completely.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Oh yeah, what's fucking hotter than a 18-year-old boy with a beer shirt? Fucking gross.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
He's just living his life, man. He's just a janitor. God, that was like ominous. You okay, dude? No, you just okay. She's just like walking up to people, just like staring. I know. Staring at them. Alright, let's go to the bathroom.
Empty, good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Meltdown over what? They're watching. Is this the fucking girls' bathroom? I always thought the girls' bathroom was really clean.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Which one was Rachel? I don't even remember.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class.
Alright.
Am I going crazy?
So it was a dream. Or was it a prophecy?
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Come on, man.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
I hate Victoria Jane.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's just so funny that someone went in the bathroom and they were just like, I hate that guy. Who writes fucking... I've never seen this kind of graffiti. Like, I remember there used to be shit scribbled on the walls in my high school, but it wasn't like sentences. It was just like drawings or like nonsense. It was never like a full sentence like Luke sucks ass with like three fucking exclamation marks. Do you need any tampons?
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Just making sure. That's one chill butterfly who doesn't care and I'm walking around.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
From the fucking
It
window.
doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before.
Really? You've never seen a
Blue
fucking
wings are
blue
practically
butterfly?
glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's deep, bro. Is that Nathan Prescott?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't
Talking
stress.
to himself like
You're
a
okay,
psycho.
bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
I'm just gonna pretend that's in his head because no one would
So what do you want?
say that shit aloud like
I
that.
hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
Business.
Nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
I mean, I've seen all this, but it's still like, can you imagine being in this situation? If someone put a gun like this close to you, just fucking,
Whoa.
I don't know, man.
What the fuck?
Try and grab it or just like
How?
headbutt him in
How can
the
that
fucking
be?
nose or something.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I
That
held up
poor
my
girl, so
hand,
it's not Chloe, it's not the girl you know?
And then I was
thought that
back
was Chloe.
here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
world.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Damn, I
photographer
cannot believe this.
Broke
the
it.
human condition in black and white?
No one's gonna react to me
if
dropping
I'm
my
crazy,
fucking camera?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Roberts.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus? Why Arbus? Arbus.
Those of her.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like this.
Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who
Wow, you can
perfectly
just do that
captured
shit at
the
will,
human
man.
condition in
Time
black and white? Anybody?
How do you even control that?
Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could. Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max
It's
has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie
Back
expression.
in time.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
Well, of
her?
course she's
portraiture
not.
has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest in clear...
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Nice try, Max. But you're not gonna get away that
Bitch, I must
We
pee!
can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
shit.
who knows their...
Just let me
wants to
take a
keep me out
poop
of
in
class.
peace.
And
God.
And I need time to save that girl.
Daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits
Okay, but
a
you're
sharp,
gonna have time
reflective
because
style
it
like a
didn't happen
mirror.
until way
Now you're
after class
totally
was
stuck
over.
in the retro zone.
That face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular
Hey,
from
you
the
heard,
1800s
I learned
onward.
a useful fact.
Now, Max, since
Right, okay.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre.
Louis
around
Daguerre.
1830.
Come on.
somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters.
Yeah, can I go poop?
Max is so far. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So
Who
Stella,
doesn't love
Melissa,
some
get it
good
together.
exposure?
Taylor, don't hide.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yeah. I'm sure it happens a lot that like people around 17, 18 or whatever are into much older teachers and shit, but it's
I
like,
know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Why is this happening? And to me?
I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by
And I
your
want to
work.
represent Blackwell Academy.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Yeah, I'm not avoiding. We're not at the deadline yet. Maybe
I'm not avoiding, just...
I just haven't
Right
done
on
it yet.
time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
That's it.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Well, you just did. Control.
Participating. By putting yourself out there in the world.
It's my last action I'm talking to him.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes.
Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography.
Okay, but why would I just tell him something that he's about to tell me?
I'm on top of it.
Look at that shit,
I
man.
think John
I can
Lennon
read
once
minds.
said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
That's
Max,
cheating.
you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Yeah, okay, keep your fucking hands away from the underage. I guess they're not underage. Whatever.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Why would you not have enough time?
Everybody to see how hip.
Take that
Yo,
corner.
Daniel, you remember that it's payday? Yeah,
Oh,
payday.
shit.
I know you didn't
Sorry,
forget you
farmers.
owe us cash.
Hey, if you owe the money, it's fair game.
Third place?
Give them the fucking money, man.
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Well, you washed your face.
I washed my face.
Yeah,
I shredded my photo.
yeah.
Then
You didn't have to do that part
butterfly
again.
flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott
not
is
how
a
it
punk
started,
ass who
but
begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
I would just.
It's happening again.
Why don't I just?
Trying to control me.
has a gun.
Hell,
I
more
should do
trouble for
something
this than
else.
drugs.
Don't ever tell me what to do.
She
I'm
can
so
clearly
mad.
see me right now. She'd be like, dude, can you help me?
You are going to get in hella.
You retained facts and inventory object. Okay, so I still have the
You are going
hammer.
to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Good.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch
Just
me again.
need him, the
freak.
fucking dick. And you're just gonna leave?
Another shitty day.
Another shitty
That
day.
did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her.
Yeah?
What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Why does your character's model hide the options? That's kind of weird.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Well, you're
Thank
not
you,
wrong.
Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Oh, how do you know there's no fire anywhere? Better safe than sorry, man.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Boy, they make this pretty stressful. It's like, alright, so that's about as far as I've seen. I remember that if you report Nathan, he kind of goes like, well, I don't know if you would do something like that. Like, what would I do if that was me? Would I report someone did something like that to the principal? Or like to the police? Can you really trust that they're gonna do what's right? That they're gonna keep your name anonymous? I mean, they wouldn't say that it's me who saw him, right? Wait, did he pick up the picture, the photo on the ground? I can't remember. Because then he will know that it was me. So maybe I'm better not saying it to anyone so I can deal with it later. I'm already so torn. This fucking music is like messing with my mind. I can't even think properly. I guess I'll report him.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw us without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened.
Yeah.
Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
Everyone knows.
And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom.
It's a boy.
So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion
can you do
later
for now? I mean, he has to look into it.
Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
I mean, he
Should
seems...
I rewind and change my story?
I mean, he seems pretty trustworthy to me. Like, but then he does bring up this fucking lame excuse, like, well, he's this distinguished student. I mean, of course you want to... Like, it's not a story someone would just make up for no reason. Like, he should believe me. Having second thoughts. I want to trust him because he was like, you know, you can be straight with me and like I'll look into this personally. But he also kind of tried to defend him, which I don't like. So I don't know. I think the game assumes that you will report him because that's kind of the more natural action to take, and then they're like, oh, you can undo that. So I think the game wants you to report him at first and then have second thoughts and undo that. So I will do that just because I feel like that's kind of what the...
That's all you can do. Stop before you hurt yourself.
Whoa, what's happening there? Can I just like have a fucking brain aneurysm? I am not gonna tell you the truth because you tried to defend him.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth.
Probably not.
I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict.
Conflict?
I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
Well, see, now I'm just glad I didn't fucking tell you.
Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Rewind and actually tell him the truth.
But that sounded like there was a but coming after that. Run your scholarship for what? For saying you were sick? It's not like he can prove otherwise. Fuck him, man. Hey guys, we're gonna cut it here for now because it's gonna be a really long video otherwise, so I'm gonna cut it here for now and catch me in the next video for the rest of episode 1 of Life is Strange. See you then.